up top. 32, 35, 32,
32,
34.
35. Okay. So you go and 9 seconds forward.
Yeah, I'm at 32, 25, 24,
Oh wait,
23.
25. Okay, I thought. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm seconds. Yes.
Okay,
Now
here,
we're
yeah, here we go again.
like the. I was just in
Stream, as per usual. Yeah, with the
stream time.
hopefully the next good thing gets fixed.
Am I still very quiet?
I don't know. I can't see it right now. My whole Streamlabs is back down. I don't think you are. You shouldn't be.
No, we're gonna just have Sinon tell us. Are we going back in the game? Oh wait, you went already. Damn.
Yeah, I have 31, 50 remaining.
Yeah, I'll catch up.
Spartans and scimitars here moving around. My when the driver bugs out, the whole issue is that Streamlabs bugs out somewhat as well, so I can't control really change anything there. So count it back in and so on would be hard because switching to the scenes is somewhat limited then as well. But yeah, hopefully Eugen finds a fix for this next week with the patch that is supposed to come out. Yeah, Hellarm here moving around. Armored rifles pushing forward, getting towards the corner of the map. Scimitars engaging the Pichota. Spartans.
Yep. So far, it seems like the offensive edge of Suojeluskunta has now basically been removed here. The reinforcements that just came in were ATGMs, and there are even more ATGMs up. The south and southwest front here for Suojeluskunta is completely open. A Gazelle recon could move in there and find this out. Any other scimitar could also just do this. There's artillery on board for bottom feeder, which means that these infantry-centered gameplay is not going to be efficient. Having the fagots around there, they're easily bursted down by the abbots, even though the abbot has a lighter 105mm AT gun. The Meridas will be able to challenge the upleaks and are actually pretty good against them even, but there are only two of them, and they're not that fast, and they are fighting in a really bad formation, where basically any pushes forwards allow the enemy to attack them from multiple directions.
Yeah, MiG-23MF still in the rear. Tornado Seed coming in. The Meridas still hold the flank here for now. The Challengers being pushed back, being killed off here. That's pretty big, but yeah, the units here pushing forward through the smoke, getting into good positions. We see on the other side MiG-23 flying around. Challenger Mark II pushing through the town as another Challenger comes up from the rear. We got the smack moving around, SVD moving forward as well. RPG 7 VM, not that great frontally, only 14 pen, but with side shots it still can do a decent job here. So that goes pretty hard there as we see more units pushing forward here. The pure Merida spam here is working out decently for now. Yes, the Challengers haven't come around to easily kill that. And no cluster bomber, only the Iago HE, which we saw can do good damage, but Merida getting sniped there.
Out.
That one is important. Every Merida getting killed here is a nice win. Striker has to be careful. Likely gonna get shot here in a second.
No,
needs to smoke off. But yeah, another Merida goes down. A Iago HE. He'll get a double kill here. Finds the double kill. Next Iago HE finds a lot of infantry as well. The kill of all the AA here is big. The OSA's being killed off, meaning that these guys can come in with impunity. That just reduced the combined arms so much. Now the Challengers can now pick off the remaining forces. Last Merida there goes down, and now only the Merida CV is still on the battlefield. The Conqueror's BRDM is in a decent spot, but the list of red units dying here is a problem. And Challengers and Co just can play slowly. The track's broken on one of the Challengers, but no artillery to punish that, and no real firepower to punish it either. So even after the smoke clears, I don't think the Challenger is going to die. It still has to wait for a couple more seconds. Smoke will clear out now. but there's only 2 Fagot launchers that can damage it, and it still only has to wait for 30 more seconds. Fagot will need a good couple of hits there to kill it off, and the accuracy is not the highest. Abbott can help out against the Fagots as well. Gazelle Rocket's actually coming around, killing one of them off. Challenger is routed now. Oh, and actually, no, I forgot that those crits currently don't get fixed. Right, that's another thing that hopefully next week gets changed with the bug fix when the patch that Eugen said last week is planned for next week comes around. So yeah, Challenger actually gets taken out. I forgot that you can't fix that all maneuver crits currently are basically permanent. So Challenger gets murdered there.
Yeah, the reinforcements here, and it's just pure mech. It's OSAs, it's BRDM Concourses, it's Meridas, and it's even like the Hyprenit KGAA trucks. And the strengths of the Polish are there's really not that much using them right now. The UK player, despite being on -1 tick, has not taken any drastic measures here. They're just engaging, getting good engagements, just bleeding down the enemy, letting them one +1 for the moment, and every once in a while going and removing an infantry leader. Nothing drastic, slow movements, and slowly taking one by one out the cluster planes, especially one of them diving right now.
Yeah, cluster planes gets another Challenger. Tractor up here and javelins firing. Not getting the kill there, that's unfortunate. Tornado's not around, so they can't find the kill there. Osa's coming up again, as we have more Soul Pioneers coming in. And the +1 has gone on for a decent amount now. 400 points gained through this, as the Abbott artillery not really able to clean out the CVs easily. Some M109s would be a bit better there, but double Jaguar HE here around now. Has to be careful with the OSAs being up there again. Might want to hit something off the center maybe. But on the other side, Mi-24D is coming around. All of that not all that strong either. Tornado AA pushing back the MiG-23. Checking out. Oh, getting smacked by the OSAs there actually. That's bad. As another Bofors goes down. Beaufort goes down. The Abbott not really killing anything here. I'm surprised it's only coming in with 1 vet. Usually when we see Abbotts, we see them with 2 vet for the better rate of fire and the better aim time. But it's a 1 vet Abbott here that just really doesn't do any damage. You need to hit more accurate than that and really hit the right spot of the building to play a role of them. Assault Pioneers at least pushing forward now to push back the leader there and push that out of the zone. Good smoke play though from Luskunta. Will keep them alive for a bit longer. Eats the TNT shots there as he tries to move out. Assault Pioneers can get involved there for a bit. So down to 3 hit points. Abbott still shooting at the wrong part of the building. You can't aim more accurate there, bottom feeder. Those shots won't do anything. They don't have AoE, so you need to hit exactly in the building where the infantry is at, which is indicated by where the infantry logo is, and hit them in there. If you hit just the parking lot in front of the building, that won't do anything.
Oh, but very crucial maneuvers have happened here. Bottom feeder sending the scouts low 80 to take the position down there, but just for a very tiny moment, the Rospecialny managed to spot it, and now the Suojeluskunta is sending helicopters to clean out these scouts. If they had went further, had potential to reveal the Emperor not having any the flank just does not exist. Rospecialny will move there and prevent this from happening in the future. At least prevent this from happening as a surprise in the future. But even more, we're seeing like 3 Sapersi getting bought, and with the helicopters providing enough rockets for long-range town fighting, they have managed to keep up the Piekota leader in the inside the town, even if it has been paid by slowly trading down for sake of a very small tick.
Yeah, the abbot finally hits the right part of the building. At the same time, though, Skunta might now be able to counterattack in the south because there's nothing there of value for bottom feeder either that could stop the Rospesnelny, the Honkaroos. Like, those two on their own could already run up to the Echo right now. That's an issue as well. Units finally get bored here, but the Commando and the Javelin LML might go down, and let's see if Skunta can find some units to push in there. Abbott now finally hunting for the CV unit in the alpha zone. Likely gonna kill off the Piota. Yeah, finally gets the kill. Finally stops the tick. 500 points there. I never expected that to go that high. Tractor appears here. Kill off the cluster before it can get the Abbott. And that's a good kill there. Seed plane comes in on its own. That's never a good choice, as that makes it way too easy to micro against it. And the Tornado Seed will be out for a long while. And that means the Jaguar HE can't come around. Like, that should never come in on its own. That should always come with the Jaguar HE, either in front of them or right behind them, so that the OSAS can't be turned on or have to be turned off in the first place. And yeah, just using it as a seed plane like that. It's always interesting to me that this mistake, which is usually just coming down to people being impatient, happens on this level of skill as well. Like, because in ranked games you still find some success if you play like that, but obviously against other Division 1 players that know how to micro their AA, it usually, if the game goes normally, shouldn't get you enough value, so you shouldn't do it. Like, obviously sometimes you still might get lucky because the enemy did forget to turn off the OSAS, but usually in 99% of the cases, on at least 95% of the cases, it won't get you any value, and then you just don't have the seed plane when you need it, which would be when the Jaguar HEs are ready again. Use strike packages, guys. Airplay really under, still an underdeveloped part for most WARNO players, even on the high levels. They don't use it in the right order, don't use it in the right way, and that's always so interesting when you see it somebody like Fortitude Fans who does invest a lot of skill points into that part of the game, and how much difference that makes.
Yeah, another infantry wave attack getting stopped completely and finally by the Jaguar HE2. But meanwhile, the turns have been tabling with the Rospecialny moving into Foxtrot and managing to realize that there wasn't really anything out there either. The Tornadoes are hunting down the Mi-24D, which is kind of masterfully managing to avoid the Tornadoes. And with the Piacota leader going into Foxtrot, the tick will start again for the moment, but there are no forces for Suojeluskunta to actually defend this. BRDM2 Conquerors will move in and provide long-range defense, but if the British want to move into Foxtrot, they can. They're already sending in armored rifles to do so, but Mi-24D, with its 4 Falanga missiles, might actually have something to do with to say about that.
Yeah, the OSAS get another free kill here. The Tornado fully taking the wrong turn there. We also saw Jaguar HE getting shut down. That's exactly what I was talking about. The seed plane coming in right behind that Jaguar HE. That could have done so much for it. Either kill off some OSAS at least and getting a trade there, reducing the enemy air defense, or stopping the OSAS from getting the kill. Instead, we saw the kill there, and yeah, and now we saw Warriors pushing forwards. Mi-24D here now camping the rear spawn. +2 for our player in red again. Picotta Dove pushing into the smoke. Assault Pioneers trying to stop them as armored rifles push forward. Abbott hunting down for the enemy OSAS. Not really getting any damage done here though. Challengers, 4 of them now on the battlefield here. Some more supply necessary for them. And yeah, the CV going down in the south, so the Warriors can push forward here a bit as well. And potentially push even deep. But the +3 here, 18 minutes.
How much remaining?
18, 9, 17, 80, 50, 18 minutes.
How much remaining?
18, 9, 17, 80, 58, okay. 1755.
Okay, I'll be checking.
And yeah, drivers. I think it's the smoke, guys. Sojolskunta should be banned from using smoke. I think that's usually what makes my drivers crash when I zoom in onto smoke. That's at least one of the few things that I have seen consistently in these moments when it crashes. So yeah, I will have to talk sternly with Soil's content because that's obviously his mistake and not Eugen or Nvidia's. Uh, yeah, smokes killing the performance
Yeah,
as per usual.
Nvidia has a lot to do. Nvidia has a lot of important to do. They're selling virtual shovels for the virtual gold rush.
Yeah,
How can you shouldn't expect them to be able to do actual customer service for these products? The gaming sector of Nvidia is largely irrelevant nowadays.
yeah. At the same time, the rifle leaders getting into the northern zone. The CV, the FE commando not moving deeper into the south, not getting the capture there, but at least Tick is stopped, and Tick might start soon here for bottom feeder, as they are moving around again. And yeah, we're gonna see how that all goes here in a split second, and see if things are going on. Seems like at least the YouTube stream didn't restart this time around. That's impressive.
Yeah, it didn't. It ended and created a board. Another.
Oh wait, what? But it should just... Okay, I have no idea.
It started a new one at 15 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no idea
So
what's
far-
going on there. My controls
far-
there are out of command, but yeah, Warrior Pleak is getting smacked. We see T55 AM readers pushing towards the south, and we need the bottom feeder to actually grab the southern zone, get a +2 going on, and take up again here. The northern zone, though, gets contested again here by Sjælskutte. And that's a problem here for bottom feeder. Though he has so many challengers, he just needs to start using them. Needs to get a bit more recon on the battlefield again and actually start using them. The Mi-24D AT is camping the road in the rear, though luckily for bottom feeder, he actually didn't really send anything through that road in the last couple of minutes, and he might spot the Mi-24D by accident here by flying a Chinook and a Gazelle around here and having a Jaguar already hunting down an Mi-2 RO. So yeah, that Mi-24D might just be spotted here by accident. Let's see. As all his reinforcements currently going through the north. Mi-2 Yearns there, and Mi-2 ROs hunting down the Warrior Pleak, but the Warrior Pleak with its